I really don't know why this cat has a butthole. Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to talk about Kalari. Totally opposite end of the spectrum from our last character review, which was Lucia. Make sure you check that out if you haven't seen it yet. This little fairy witch riding a what appears to be a giant pink cat. Cuteness level over 9,000.
Over 9,000!
I don't know why they had to draw a butthole on the cat, but he has one. Other than that, it's really cute with the little bell and her little spell book. Again, she is absolutely amazing, just like Lucia, at single target stuff. So we're going to go over her abilities and what you should focus on with her and how you should utilize her. So as you can see here, she's considered a healer and support. I would say support is 90% of what she does and healing is 10% of what she does. She doesn't do too much in the healing department compared to some other characters. So let's go over and read what she does. Misfortune Hex. Curses an enemy, increasing the chance of taking critical damage, and decreases 15% target critical, 30% sustained for 6 seconds. So what that means, let me translate that for you into English, is she makes them take more critical strikes, but she also stops their crits from happening for 6 seconds. So that's essentially what that means. All right, so the next skill is Decrepit Hex. It curses an enemy, reducing their max HP and damage by 35% for 6 seconds. This is where she truly shines. The crit stuff from her first ability is great, but this Decrepit Hex is really, really strong. I utilize her for single target stuff, guild boss fights, and regular PvE stage fights for bosses is also she's just amazing. And her last ability, Bloodlust Hex, hexes a random ally, increasing their damage by 25% and max HP by 39% for 6 seconds. This ability is great. The problem is it's random, which means she's going to hit one of the other targets. If she doesn't hit your tank, it's kind of wasted. It's not totally wasted because she does increase their damage, but this would be best served on whoever is tanking. When you're utilizing her to fight world bosses or to fight guild bosses, you gotta hope that this targets whoever is tanking. If this read a little bit differently so that it wasn't random, her usability would go way up on the tier list and she wouldn't have so little use case scenarios. I would use her probably as a staple on the team if this didn't say random. Unfortunately, this just says curses an enemy, which means it's random also, because if there's more than one enemy, I don't know who it chooses. Again, in single boss fight scenarios where there's no ads, she's amazing. As far as essence utilization goes on her, I wouldn't put anything in essence wise except for HP. Wouldn't worry about P attack, wouldn't worry about magic attack. P defense and magic defense are fine just to give her a little bit more survivability in case she does get targeted. She's never a frontline champion. She's never a mid-line champion. She's always a backline champion. She is squishy, even with max essences and all the categories that are needed, HP, P defense, and magic defense. Remember that. Because we're mainly utilizing her for these 3 skills, skill cooldown is what you need to stack on her. So skill speed on her is 12.37, which isn't bad at all. And that's what the game is going to stack on her. So I haven't created a specific skill speed gear set for her. I do have a skill speed gear set. I just don't have it on her. I have it on someone else that, is better utilizing it. But in any situation where you can get skill speed, like right here out of this ring, any situation where you can get multiple skill speeds, that's what you want to have on her because she's all about the skill. So she's used for best guild boss battles. She's not bad. She doesn't do a lot of damage, but she can help with the buffs, especially if she's buffing your tank. And world boss battles, obviously, she's critical for certain guild boss battles. PvE, she's okay, but I don't rank her very high for normal PvE content. I also don't utilize her at all in PvP.